So we're at the BBC studio and we're about to go live on radio. We've cooked on a tandoori trout
and a spicy sea bass boona.
For you, skewered. We've got the skewer here.
So this is an entire trout.
Yep.
That has been somewhat tandoori spices that you...
Marinated, yeah. So the same thing that goes in tikka. So chicken tikka, what sauce marinates that? Exactly the same. And then it gets skewered on, which we bought just in case you didn't know what a skewer was.
It's like a great big fire poker, actually, yeah.
And then basically in the tandoori oven.
So how long would that have taken to cook in the tandoori?
That took us, how long did that take us down? Probably about 10 minutes,
honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have the fish. There's many different, and there's boneless and head on, etc. So the way we do our trout, the trout is gutted and gilled, and so we leave it with the head on. So not to everyone's liking, because you can still see the head and you can see the eyes.
You take it off,
can't
you?
But the sea bass that we do there, that's a butterfly cut, boneless, and that's with the head off as well. So it caters for both both markets, if you like.
Yeah, and I love the idea that you've used trout because the Bangladeshi fish just too many bones.
Too many bones.
Can I try?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Do you want to pass which one over first?
Entirely up to you.
Should we do sea
Let's do the
bass?
sea bass first.
Okay. And what is so basically, thank you.
It's a sea bass boona. So a boona sauce has just gone on top.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
We thought you were going to go Indian style with hands and everything.
So
lovely. Thank you very much.
The sea bass has actually got mixed powder, garlic and ginger, salt, and then that's marinated on, and then the sea boona sauce is just poured on top.
I'm just going to try the sauce first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's so
The
nice.
trout is very healthy.
Yeah.
It's got no oil.
There you go. We've got an excuse as well.
Yeah, this is good for you, isn't it?
So I think we've had this question a lot of times, really, on the show. What are the healthy curries? And I think, so fish
is
yeah.
massive.
I mean, to be honest, anything cooked in the clay oven is barbecued, so they're all good. So you've got something like a mixed grill, tandoori chicken tikka, lamb tikka, tandoori king prawn, shashliks as well. So shashlik is chicken tikka, but with green peppers, tomatoes, and it's the same marination. If you look, the redness, it's the tandoori paste that goes on there.
I think a lot of people talk about healthy. I think it is there. I think our trade just hasn't organised it in sections saying this is healthy. But it is all there. So you've got your chicken tikka, you've got your shashliks. They're all there, but they haven't got a heading saying healthy food. And I think that's where our industry is a bit slow to kind of do. So I'm working on that.
It's a really interesting point, because you don't ever think of having a curry and it being a healthy option. You just don't think
it's
about
got a bad
it.
rep, yeah.
So you actually need to educate the public about actually this is different options.
So tandoori roti is it's like a flat unleavened bread but crispy. Chapati is more of the doughy stringy bread, and that's a really staple food for Indian kind of eating at home. So you've got chapatis, you've got the dry vegetables, so it's quite different from the restaurant and the home.
It really is.
Vegan as well is a massive one.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, let me just come on to vegan. Ashley and George, what do you think?
Absolutely amazing. I'd never think to, order this, like we were saying. But I mean, even if you're making things at home as well, how easy are these to sort of do?
Everything is in Indian restaurants is made fresh. It really is. They say we work harder than Michelin star restaurants. Even the spices I make myself. So we have to put other spices to make that spice.
Well, I think the difference between home cooking, and we've said this a lot, and a lot of people know, it's the gravy. So that hot pot, when sometimes you might go into a restaurant and say you're going to the loo and you've gone past the restaurant, you will see it. They've got a massive pot and it's a boil down of green peppers, tomatoes, onions, garlic,
process.
Ginger, tomato puree, cinnamon, you name it. It's
spices.
So they call my dad George, and I just say it's George and the Marvellous Medicine, because he's literally there at this part, and it is just all boiled down. But genuinely, that's what it is. That's the difference. So you could do that.
It's questions for Faz and Jaff. 0808 100 3800. What would you like to ask the pair of them? They can talk to anything. 0808 100 3800. There's already questions on different types of onion, making onion bhajis, recipes for different Indian drinks and things like that. We've got some, the lassi. We've got sort of different questions on that today. Fantastic. Right, it's all coming up.
A couple of spare ladies
around. Oh, spare ladies. Were you giving roses to ladies?
Yeah.
With the bill. We actually made a guy feel so bad.
We did really.
We gave up a and he had got nothing. So bless him.
Baz and Jaff in the studio from the Akash restaurant. We're joking about all sorts of different things at the moment. But they are here, officially here, to answer your questions. And we've got a load of them coming up in just a moment. Do you tell me where you want to go first? Do you want to go onion bhajis, chicken korma, or lassi? There's also a question about wine as well.
I don't know if I'm an expert on wine.
Let's start with the starter.
Yeah,
onion
onion
bhaji.
bhaji,
We'll go
let's
in
go
order.
with that,
Okay, this is interesting. This question paints a whole picture because I think this person has tried before and something has gone wrong. Because it simply says, what type of onion should I use to make onion bhajis? Now, I might be entirely wrong, but that to me sounds like they have tried and it's not been great.
A normal Spanish onion is what you get in the... Because
Dutch
they're
onions
the big
are
ones.
or Dutch ones. No, they're more the ones that are used in Chinese cooking. So they're
medium sort of size.
They're more like
ones.
a... What size would you say? A little bit bigger than a snooker ball.
What people ask for or don't actually even think that there could be a healthy option. You started to talk about vegan.
Yeah.
I wanted to sort of pause that because I wanted to do that as like a proper sort of consideration because it is
Massive.
It's massive. Well, 700% it's gone up, and every kind of curry awards I go to, they stress on vegan and healthy. And a lot of the food is vegan. You know, you can take the ghee out of sagaloo, you can take
the cream
this
out,
cream
yeah,
out.
yeah.
And
Like
I
the
do
korma.
a vegan vegetable korma. And korma's quite creamy. I just don't put the cream in. But you know, because everything's done kind of fresh, you can say, look, I don't want this, or they want a healthier chicken korma. Okay, it's not going to be healthy, but you can put less sugar, you can put less cream. There's, I mean, so people
And
don't
all
feel
the
so
side
guilty.
and all the side dishes that you will see, majority of them in the Indian restaurant, they don't really have anything, so they're really vegan friendly anyway. Things such as sagaloo, Bombay potato, you can have it without the gravy or the cream or the kind of dairy products that they're talking about. So it's really easy.
Are you genuinely getting people coming in and asking?
Every day.
Massively,
Every day.
Massively. Celiac Society comes in, that's quite big. Then you've got vegan, people looking for healthier options. And like I said, I think our trade's been slightly slow. I think we should say, look, this is healthy, section it healthy, and then people think, well, it's not so bad. You know, you've got the dishes we mentioned, very healthy, high in protein, dal, you know, high in protein.
It just makes me laugh when they do go for the healthy options and they will really take your time and they sit there and they're kind of describing you do it and they say, I can have 2 pints of Cobra with that.
that happens quite often.
As you have mentioned that's going to be my next question that I go to.
Usually Warren.
So, what do you recommend to drink? This is a question that I've scribbled down from earlier. This person said, I always have beer, but I actually much prefer drinking wine. Is there any type of wine that will go?
Forget all of that. What you want is a mango lassi. If you really want traditional Indian drink, so you've got salted lassi, which is more of like a pale creamy colour, and you got a mango lassi, and that is the best calling. So sorry for your wine listener.
It's like I don't know how to describe it, like an Indian milkshake. I think.
So what a basic recipe then for a lassi, and then we'll talk about the way of flavour.
That's easier to do.
Okay.
So mango lassi, you can. A quick one from the shop would be something like mango pulp. So you need a blender, mango pulp, some ice cubes in there, cream or milk in there, some sugar inside there. You blend that all up there, and then you can add anything else that you want to go along with it. Salted lassi, very similar to that. Plain yogurt, natural yogurt. And they're really easy. If you Google it, you'll be able to find it. There's many variations of how you want to do that.
And that is traditional.
That's very traditional.
Yeah,
Amazing. So I mean, I've been to London and they put. I didn't personally like it, but they put fennel seed on there, and which tasted a bit weird. Yeah, it tasted really weird, but it's a really well-known established place, and they've got that. And I went back a few years later, and they still had it, so it must be quite popular. Probably just not to my liking.
And are there different tastes of lassi from different areas?
Yeah.
Something that is the absolute treat, and I'm going back along the health lines now. You don't then think, oh, I'll have a dessert.
I mean, we don't sell a lot of desserts.
They're amazing, honestly.
But the sweets.
And do you make those yourself?
Well, we don't actually sell them in the restaurant because it's just not there. We've kind
There's street sellers in Southall. So jalebi is one of them. It's like a curly whirly, sugary curly whirly. If you bite into it, it's like
it's fried.
Fried. It's just like syrup.
It's really if you're on a health kick,
we'll bring it in for
really
you.
not good for you. We'll bring some in. I think next
Usually
time.
it's really traditional as well within our our kind of culture. So if
massive.
there's like a wedding proposal or there's somebody's just kind of graduated, there's just Indian sweets and there's
Yeah, you
bags
just
of
bring
it.
them.
So it's
There's
just like
loads, and they just love it. You know, anything like you pass your driving test. Oh,
There we go.
where's our Indian sweets? It's just a tradition.
it's
Like
tradition for the person who is just say qualified or just passed to buy it for the other people.
Which I've always thought is really nice because we sort of try and do that here. But if it's someone's birthday, it's them that brings the cake. And we all share those around. It's sort of easier that way around. Valentine's, does that figure? You're talking about sort of like the sweets and the cakes for like birthdays or passing a driving test.
Yeah.
The same yesterday for Valentine's?
yeah, I mean, yesterday we don't kind of celebrate like in India and that.
No, I was going to say
Valentine's
it's
Day.
not.
No,
It's not
very big.
that. No.
But a lot of it's like fish. I always use that fish example. A lot of it has been infused. So you've got like Indian tradition and English tradition. So obviously we're quite big on Valentine's Day because people take people out, and a lot of takeaways we had yesterday as well.
They love the rice that we put in the bag.
Yeah. Okay, so to cook the chicken, this goes into every chicken dish. Doesn't matter if it's a chicken jalfrezi, chicken korma, or whatever. Chicken tikka is a bit different, chicken tikka masala. So you would have a little bit of oil, you would have breast chicken, cut them up, then you put that in with spices. You've got garlic and ginger, a few spices. I won't name them all because we'll be here forever. Cardamom, cinnamon sticks, and then a little bit of water. Let that cook. Then that's ready to go into any of the curries.
So it's not cooked in the sauce then? It's cooked separately?
It's cooked separately. Then it goes into the sauce after. So then you've got the gravy, which is the big one. So that's like onions, boiled for ages, blended. Then it's got spices. It's got salt. It's got oil. It's got a few other things. Yeah, and then it's heated up. So that's your kind of quick guide to a gravy. And then so you've got the chicken cooked. You've got the gravy cooked. Then you've got the pan. Now you're ready for the service. So someone comes in, chicken korma, one chicken korma. So you put the sugar, you put the coconut flour, you put the chicken in, you mix it. So that coconut flour.
So it's
and
dry
sugar,
at this moment.
Yeah.
it's dry.
Does it get really quite lumpy as well?
Yeah,
without
it is.
flour?
It can
it
do,
is.
it can get quite lumpy. And then what happens? You put the gravy sauce. The gravy sauce will kill all the lumps, make it smooth. Bit of carnation milk. So this is what I said about a vegan vegetable korma. We just don't put the milk in.
Yeah.
So then you cook it. It's hot. At this point, from when the chicken's cooked and the gravy's cooked, 3 minutes is all you need to cook a korma. Make that, and that's basically a very, very quick guide.